The Osage took their name from Missouri and Osage rivers.
I love his southern accent already.
Neokanska. Children of the Middle Waters. Move, said the great white father. There are many, so many hungry wolves. Can you find the wolves in this picture?
I can't believe he's in this as well. Brendan Fraser, man.
Can you find the wolves in this picture?
That's a brilliant contrast, that is. Nice. It is very nice to see Scorsese going from, gangster movies to a Western. And honestly, when this film was first announced, it was quite big because you had Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, and you had Brendan Fraser being attached to the project. And it was insane back then because Brendan Fraser was having an amazing comeback in Hollywood. Killers of the Flower Moon is based off the book Killers of the Flower Moon, The Osage Murders and the Birth of the FBI. David Grant's book was released in 2017, but the rights of the book was sold in 2016, so a year before the book was even released. Production was supposed to begin in, March 2020, but because of COVID, they had to push it back a year. So the plot of the movie is about, I think, 50 or 60 Osage were killed between 1921 and 1925. And you wonder why they murdered them, because they had one of the richest lands because they struck oil. And you saw in the beginning of the trailer, it took me a while to figure out what was happening. But I remembered the reason why these people were killed was because they struck oil and they were the wealthiest nation there. And as you can imagine, the reason why they were getting killed at front and center was because certain members of the community wanted to get their hands on the oil and keep it for themselves, hence why the FBI were going after them. And the themes of racism, murder, betrayal, all of that would be included in this movie. So it's going to be released in cinemas October 6th of 2023, so this year, but it's also going to be on Apple TV Plus. I'm assuming so because it is Apple TV Plus production, but they are teaming up with Paramount to release it in theaters. And what's interesting as well, this will be going up against Kraven the Hunter, which comes out the same day, October 6th. So we'll see who comes victorious on that day, whether it's Sony or whether it's Apple TV. If you remember back in 2019 when The Irishman came out, it was on Netflix. A lot of people found it difficult to watch because of the lengthy runtime. But the thing is, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed and appreciated the runtime. But I think this is a film that you have to watch in cinemas. I think it'll be a longer wait time between being released in cinemas and going straight to Apple TV Plus. I love the look of Leonardo DiCaprio's character, Ernest Burkhart. I think he looks really cool. I love the southern accent. I love the narration he did throughout the trailer. And also giving the sort of, I say, origin of the Osage tribe as well. And I love, like I said in the trailer, I love the juxtaposition as he said when he was describing wolves to those in the final frame of the trailer, which I think is a really good contrast. Now, this is what I really like about this. You all heard about actors and director relationships, but the cool thing is about this movie, Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese are teaming up once again. I think this is the 6th or 7th collaboration they had. I think 7th if you include the short film called The Audition. Stars Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio as well. Films like The Aviator, The Departed, Wolf on Wall Street, Shutter Island. They've worked on many films together and a lot of those films were successful. And you also see the collaboration between Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese as well. And in terms of Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese, this is like the 11th collaboration with each other. It includes Raging Bull, Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, New York, Casino, Irishman, Cape Fear. So there have been many films that they've made together, and like I said, you know, they have a really cool connection with one another. It looks really good. The directing, the composition, the grade, the score, the acting, it looks phenomenal just by looking at the trailer. It's a great teaser. It's coming out October 6th. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the reaction. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think, and hopefully I can see you in my next video.